So a good majority of you know that I'm a freelance model and that my channel is about being a freelance model for the most part. If you didn't know that, then I'm not really quite sure what the hell you're doing on my vlog. So I figured that, with being a freelance model and knowing a lot of people who are freelance, whether it's a photographer, a makeup artist, or, other models, it might be a good idea to do a video on the pros and cons of being freelance. So, here we go. Number 1, you get to set your own schedule and work as often or as little as you want to. It's all about what you want to do. Number 2, you are your own boss. No one answers to you but you, and only you can take the jobs that you feel comfortable with, and you don't have to worry about feeling pressure from anyone higher up than you. Number 3, no contract commitment to an agency. With no contract commitment to an agency, you aren't limited to the jobs that you can take. Sometimes an agency will hire you just for commercial or just for glamour or just for, boudoir, whatever, that agency most often represents. But with being freelance, you can pretty much do whatever you want to do, and clients will hire you based on that. Number 4, and I think this one is the most important, more pride in your successes. For every fan I gain on Facebook and for every new subscriber I get on YouTube or Twitter, I seriously do like a little happy dance, because that is all my hard work paying off. That isn't, an agent getting me work or getting me fans or getting people to notice me. That's me getting people to notice me, and that's a big deal. I take a lot more pride in that versus if I were, being represented by an agency that was getting my name out there for me. The first con of freelance modeling would be the amount of time you have to commit. I spend roughly 2 to 3 hours per day just networking, whether that be through Facebook posts on my Facebook page, or looking through photo shoot prints and redoing my portfolio stuff, or posting things on Twitter, or making YouTube videos. Like, a good chunk of every day for me, and every week even, goes into social networking, because that is how you primarily get your name out there when you're being freelance. The second con of being freelance also happens to be a pro of being freelance, and that is the no commitment to an agency. I mean, it can be nice to have, an agency there to back you up and help get you work, because with being freelance, no one else is helping you. No one is holding your hand through this. You are responsible for getting work for you, no one else. So if you don't have money coming in from your gigs, you really have no one to blame but you. And that can be difficult when you're kind of just starting out and learning the rope. Number 3 is slow growth. Again, without an agency helping you get your name out there, all of this is done through you and your social networking abilities. So your growth rate is only as strong as your ability to social network and use sites like Facebook and Twitter and Model Mayhem and all of that. So because you're, slowly getting your name out there, and it's not just kind of a bam, you're getting jobs, it can take a lot longer, and it can be really frustrating. And last but not least, the number 4 con is the financial investment. Unless you are working and collaborating with designers who provide a wardrobe for you, you are responsible for getting your own wardrobe. So all of my wigs, all of my clothes and costumes that I've used for my photo shoots, those had to be paid for by me, or they were borrowed from friends. And I don't like to often borrow things from friends because I like to just build up my own wardrobe. So as you can probably imagine, it's a really big, monetary investment at first, because when you're not making a lot of money and doing a lot of TF shoots, well, you gotta put your money in costumes and wigs and makeup and all of that, and it does, take a little bit out of your wallet every month. Now, the decision of whether or not to be freelance should be made by you and you alone, depending on what your own pros and cons are. I made the decision to be freelance because for me the pros, outweigh the cons, and because it just fits in with my schedule better. I work 2 other jobs. I'm an art teacher and a retail worker, so I need something that I can, make my own schedule around these 2 other things going on in my life on top of everything else that goes on in my life. If you happen to enjoy my videos and the random things that sometimes come out of my mouth, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and check back for video updates. I will try to update once a week with something and keep you guys all posted. Videos that I'll have in the upcoming future, I will be doing reviews of my mermaid shoot with K-Racine Photography and hopefully posting some images from that. So keep checking back and take care, and make sure you stop by my Facebook page and give that a like. Take care, guys.